really short notice and annoying, but I don't know. But again, it's more likely that the devs just did this themselves. I gotta focus again. I'm getting there at least. Like, I'm making the progress. I just gotta beat it. Bad example. Another bad example. Okay, third bad example. Come on. So his whole gimmick is using the lens of truth and just being able to see where he is at all times. But I kind of like to show off when it comes to this fight, so I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I should do that. Like, I remember some things, but not everything. Okay, person, you might want to get out of your car because of this. You're staying? And you're even moving forward? All right, fair enough. So, you regret your decision, or? Okay, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No. This is definitely gonna be bad, but like, I already had the charge, so why not? Destroy 5 cars in 5 seconds. Oh, I didn't know that was a trophy. That's interesting. And no one died. Good. Ignore that. Yeah, I love, like, Oreo is like my favorite, like, mix-in, like, thing. Oh no.
I love the weird, like, gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh, God. There we go.
No, what the heck?
We're good. Anyone's around. Okay. I know I said. I know I said I won't make a big deal of restarting, but I'm gonna make an exception of that case. I'm so small. Nothing over there. Doesn't look like it. Like, because of the camera angle and how big I am at the moment, it's just like, I'm so small. I'll make it there one day, guys. You bitch. Oh, no, no, no.
Your locker. Your locker.
Okay.
No. If you don't kill me, we both win.
Babe, I'm breaking up with you. It's not you, you were poggers. It's me, I'm Amiga lol. I'm sorry if this is pep hands, but it has to be done. I've just been feeling pepega and our relationship has been weird champ for months. It's time to end it, no kappa.
Ripple, no, you can't do this to me. Not like this. Ripple, I can't, we could talk about this. Oh no, he's going away. No, no. He's back to where he's supposed to be. That's so dope. Oh, well, shit. I looked at chat and he got fucked up. Here we get food. Enjoy, enjoy.
Get away, Watermelon! Get away, Waluigi!
You can do it, Chance! You can do it!
Yeah! I did! I won!
What?
Oh! I entered in a cheat code before we entered that mini game. I'm sorry.
Gonna need to be having an outfit that fits the occasion, right? So, I think we could change right into this. Why is it T-posing? No, it was ruined. Hey, just a mine.
Oh.
Good.
All right, let's go. I see.
Did not think that that would be the first fire door.
Smooth.
Fuck it. We're going live. We're going before 10 minutes. Pop over here. Oh my god, I'm large. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. Giant woman. There we go. That's more like it. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Holy shit. Things have been interesting. So I mentioned before in the final stream of the affiliate-versary, and then I posted on my socials and stuff. But I finally have a job again. I spent months looking, and I finally have something. Perks. Pays really good. It seems like it's going to be a stupid, excuse me, a stupid easy job. And the people there are very nice. The only downside I really have so far is the fact that it is not a remote job. I have spent pretty much almost every day since COVID, give or take a few weeks, being in a remote job with my previous position. And I very much grew accustomed to that and realized how much of a necessity that is for my life. But unfortunately, that is not something that stayed with this new position. Would have loved if it did, but right now, not really the case. I have had to drive, so I took last week off of streaming so I could focus on work but also relax, since, you know, we streamed like what, 60 hours or whatever for the affiliate-versary. Also, if I'm like not yelling or anything like I normally do, my throat is kind of shot, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna try to keep the energy high and everything like that, but honestly, it's a little rough so far. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. So I took off last week, and pretty much every single day it has taken me almost 3 hours straight of driving. Not straight, 3 hours collectively. An hour and a half, hour and a half-ish to get to work, and then a definite hour and a half to get home. So, not great. I am basically driving upwards to 3 hours a day, which has not been great on your girl. I'm not going to lie. And other interesting tidbit, I may have doxed the facts. I may have doxed the fact I'm trans to my family. And, well, yeah, family. Hopefully it turns into nothing and they don't even put two and two together. But that was a fun set of events that happened today. So, all this to say, life is going to be kicking me in the teeth for a hot minute. I keep getting told in terms of the drive, it's going to get better, blah, blah, blah. It's not, but I'll figure it out. And I hope that we can ensure that schedules can be stuck to. There is something I'm going to be trying tomorrow in terms of getting it to and from work, which is something I don't normally do, which is driving on highways because I don't like highways. If I can manage to get to work at or under an hour both ways, that'd be pretty poggers and I wouldn't have so much non-energy. Welcome in, Guardian Angel. So I'm pretty much talking about work and how not great it's been in terms of getting there. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Well, the main reason I'm talking about this is the fact that I do want to mention that and request that people please be patient with me. I am going to be consistently trying my best to ensure that streams go well, plans go well, etc., etc. But I genuinely do request that please be patient, because I am gonna be getting kicked in the teeth a lot, and I am gonna keep doing my best for you all, but please be patient. Now for better news that I did not expect whatsoever. So if you look in the title, you'll see a good old update to our follower count. I don't know how this happened. I'm kind of astonished, but for the Twitch end of things, excuse me. For the Twitch end of things, I had started the affiliate versary finale at 490 followers. Sorry, you probably heard that through the mic. I'm so thirsty. So we started at 490 followers on that stream. So I had started that, and then I was kind of like going through, and I think by the end of that stream we had hit maybe 494. So we were like 6-ish away to getting the goal of 500. You know, I mentioned before, but the penultimate goal for the year is trying to get to 750 if that's possible. But the main goal I wanted to try and hit at the very least was 500, because, you know, we got so close to it last year with our other many beautiful advancements that I really wanted to focus on it. And sorry, I'm gonna keep like clearing my throat because I keep getting like phlegmy for whatever reason. So we finally hit 500. I am astonished. I genuinely can't thank people enough. You all treat me so wonderfully, and I continue to try to do my best for everyone and try to be as good of a person I can be and stuff like that. So I truly do appreciate the love that I do receive, just in general, not just on the Twitch end. I just really do truly appreciate it. And thank you for 500. And hell, we're already at 508. Let's see how long it takes for us to get 600 to 750. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, "Dear God, too many dimensions. Go back to the 2D booba." Yeah, it is a little weird to it is a little weird to be back on the 3D model after a whole week of the PNG tuber, but we are back to the 3D model. That is pretty much continuing to be the main thing I use. However, there are going to be some instances that I use the PNG tuber, so it's going to keep coming back. Anything else I wanted to bring up? I didn't stream it on Sunday. I kind of wish I did, because I basically acted like the entire time that I was on stream. But I played on stream the game, played off stream with a bunch of friends who did stream, called Scam Lines, and oh my god, that game was so fun. It was so funny. I don't think there's really enough content to do like 7 streams of it or anything like that, but I think for what it is a beautiful, funny game and very worth it. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, "Hope job has been okay." The job itself has been pretty good. It's just driving there that is absolutely atrocious, and I don't love it. But hopefully something can get figured out in that regards. But the job itself has been pretty good. I appreciate the well wishes. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, "I have no idea if this is supposed to be a new design, but YouTube is sending my messages through, but it keeps eating them on my end." That's weird. Yeah, they're coming through just fine over here. Maybe YouTube's doing more AI bullshit that is making things weird again. All right. So that's pretty much all I really want to talk about. I just really did want to spend a part to just kind of talk about 500 followers, the job, and everything like that. Hopefully, in regards to the job, things just get better. I was shocked that I started stream and I have already received my paycheck, even though it is Tuesday night. Thanks, Chime, I guess. Whoa, why am I tilting? Thing of the bits. I don't think the cheer went through. But I appreciate the tent regardless. But take it? Okay, I will take it. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah. Actually, I don't know why I said, oh yeah. I still don't know what I was saying. I know I was talking about the job. I just hope things get better in that regard. Oh yeah. Oh, I was talking about the fact that I got paid already. I don't know how. Normally I would get paid on Thursday mornings, very rarely Wednesday evenings at my old job. And I literally started stream, looked at my phone, and Chime was like, "Hey, you got paid." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? It's a Tuesday." So that's weird. But not gonna complain, just weird. Main thing is, it's not the highest pay, judging how they've been doing my hours so far. But next time I get paid, it should be a much heftier paycheck, which will be nice. Okay, I've yapped enough, So what are we doing today? So it is Switch 2 Mondays. I know it's Tuesday. Yesterday I kicked my ass so badly. I genuinely couldn't stream. I'm sorry, guys. But it is Switch 2 Mondays today on Tuesday, where we are going to be playing something on my Switch 2. I originally scheduled it that we were going to play more Dragon Quest 1 Remake because I feel like we could at the very least beat it. But honestly, with how much things have been kind of kicking my ass already, I just kind of decided that probably playing Dragon Quest 1 Remake isn't gonna be the best idea. So why my knuckles look weird like that? Anyway, so I kind of decided that we're instead going to be trying out Princess Peach Showtime. Princess Peach Showtime is a game that is like the second game where you actually play as Princess Peach, the first being Super Princess Peach on the DS. This one is like more, I don't know how to explain it, but basically you're going around as Peach in different levels and getting cool, cute costumes and stuff like that. All that is not Nintendo is good. I mean, I do Switch 2 Mondays because I do love Nintendo, and my community helped me get Switch 2, so Switch 2 Mondays is my way to pay them back for helping me get that goal when I absolutely needed help with it. You can have your opinions, of course, but as much of a tirade as I can go on about it, I'll just leave it at I am a fan of the company still. So yeah, it came out like a year before the Switch 2, I want to say, and I had got it for my birthday. I just never, like, a lovely had given me the game, and I just haven't gotten an opportunity to play it yet. So I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm very much in the mood for a cozy game. I do have access to Pokopia, but it's my friend's copy, and I don't want to kick him off, and it is a pain in the butt to unplug. For somebody with my physical capacity right now, it is annoying to unplug the Ethernet cable from my Switch 2 dock, so, and then put it into no Wi-Fi mode. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play this cozy game, and we'll see how I enjoy it. I pretty much decided that it was best to try and avoid talking as much as I can, because why do chat look weird? Hold on. Oh, you're good. Like, if you're not a fan of Nintendo, there's some genuine good reasons for it. There's, again, to a small bit of the tirade, is that there's a lot of stuff that has been coming out in the last, like, year and a half that has mostly been just, like, kind of not true, I'll be honest. But there are still some things that Nintendo has done in the past that truly do make them not great, but a lot of it is a bit fabricated. I'm not going to lie to you, but regardless, even if you're still not a fan of them, like, all power to you. I just don't have that same opinion. But yeah, I had pretty much wanted to just go ahead and like I said, I was gonna go ahead and continue Dragon Quest. Wasn't really feeling it, judging that I have been kicked in the teeth so much today, and I don't want to be voice acting and stuff when my throat already hurts. So, well, I'm assuming I'll need to read text and stuff, but I don't think I'll be reading nearly as much as if I play Dragon Quest. So, how is the bird doing? The bird's doing really good. He is a little bit hormonal to start, but he is also a bit moody because the main interaction he gets is from me and my mom. And unfortunately, I'm at work all day now, and my mom is on vacation until later this week, out of the house. So he sadly hasn't been getting as much interaction, but he's making sure that I've been making sure that, like, he's fed, he's as happy as he can be, and all that stuff. So overall, he's good. It just other circumstances that aren't great, but overall, he's good. Weaver says you won't feel compelled to do silly voices when reading. Yeah, exactly. Like, if I'm reading, it's like more of like a reading more than, hey, what's up, everyone? Even that was much. One extra thing I want to say before we start. Sorry. I don't think that there's really going to be much improvement on this game in regards to Switch 2 behavior. It's probably locked to 30 FPS, and, you know, it's going to look great, but it's probably locked to 30 FPS. So I doubt it really got an upgrade, but we'll see. But I just wanted to bring that up. Okay, fuck the human, how's the bird? Come experience dreams, mystery, and adventure with me.
Wow.
Wow.
Come on.
Finally here, Princess Peach. I'll go grab some tickets. It shouldn't take long. In the meantime, you could go check out the lobby. I'll let you know how I got the when I've got tickets. Okay, yeah, it is locked to 30 FPS, which isn't bad. Like, I don't want to sound like a frame rate snob, but it is noticeable, I will say. Yay, welcome to Sparkle Theater. But are you good? I'm doing my best. I'm very much vibing. Welcome in, Gary. New actors have great sparkle. What? Why can't I go down there? Sorry, there's no entry past here. They were here to watch the plays, but it's every thief's dream to perform someday too. I'm guessing these are Theats. The sparkle in this play is so good. The sparkle is unreal. Sparklers are our top stars. They have that extra pizzazz. They breathe life onto the stage. This wasn't the first game where Princess Peach had the spotlight. Have you ever played Super Princess Peach on the Nintendo DS before Showtime? I never played Super Princess Peach, but I'm very well aware of it. We'll be ushering you into our new sword fighter play momentarily. Thank you for your patience. Princess Peach, I've got the tickets. Here's the ticket. Did you notice how crowded it is in here? Must mean the shows are great. Sounds like our play will start soon. We should head to our seats. We have an announcement for everyone gathered here today. It is now time for a performance of terrifying proportions featuring yours truly, something something something. If you haven't played Super Princess Peach yet, then what are you doing here? Playing the video game?
What's wrong?
It's weird hearing Peach actually like talking. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, I've been continuing on to Thief 2. Honestly, Thief 2 is becoming a new favorite of mine. I think the maps are especially better. Nice. Huh? You want to know what's wrong? Well, some strange masked characters are making a complete disaster out of our play. Why is her head so flat? I just noticed. God damn. That was Grape. Grape is the leader of the Sour Bunch. Interesting. We can't produce the play with them around. I don't know what to do at this point. So you came to attend on plays, and now you're witnessing the whole mess, huh? I'm sorry to hear it. I have to sort this out, but I don't think I could do it alone. It'd mean a whole lot if you would help me. What do you say? Really? You'll help? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! My name's Stella. I'm a sparkle sprite who watches over this theater. And you are Peach? What a great name. Welcome and Joy in the YouTube chat. With the power of Sparkle on our side, we'll take back the play and the show will go on. The masked characters I mentioned were in the sword fighter play. Let's get in there. Yeah, normally I do like funny voices and stuff, but Throat is not gonna like that, so not tonight. Has anyone played Super Princess Peach before showtime? I mean, I'm sure a good amount, but I also remember that Super Princess Peach didn't do the most well, like, in terms of sales, so there is probably like a majority of people who played this game did not play Super Princess Peach first. So this is the sword fighter story, and sure enough, it still feels off in here. Huh? Oh no! Someone's been hurt!
Oh my.
Could the masked ones be responsible for this? Ah, I've got it! Okay, I've got an idea. We should try using the power of Sparkle. Okay, Peach briefly went Super Saiyan. Hey, you sparkle through that ribbon, Peach. Oh, that hairstyle is very cute. Come on, use Sparkle to help this thief.
Yes.
Joy in the YouTube chat says, was watching some live action One Piece. Yeah, I just watched on Saturday the entirety of live action One Piece. Normally we watch Digimon, the new Digimon series that's been happening, and we were gonna watch the live action One Piece season 2 afterwards, but for some reason there wasn't a new Digimon episode this week, so we just went right into it and pretty much went. I don't remember when we wound up finishing it, but we did watch all of it in one sitting. And yeah, it's really good. It is really good. I think there were some really weird and interesting additions. But for the most part, it is really good. I am still very much really liking live action One Piece. It's just one of the powers of Sparkle. It could help people and things shine and feel bright. With your help, we can fix everything using the power of Sparkle.
Let's go.
Weaver says, never mind, keep needing to close and we up. That's so weird. Looks like this area has gone back to normal. But we better check on the castle. They attacked us out of nowhere. I feel good as new. Oh no. There they, okay. I do love her little run animation. It's so cute, actually. Very obviously princess-like. Shortcut that leads to the character. It was. Where'd the path go? So for reason stream started so late tonight, you know, I got home pretty late because of bullshit traffic, because of work. This is, it's a sparkle gem, proof of your fantastic efforts. These gems are packed with shining power, so I'm sure they'll be of use as we continue. Get damn, that's a lot. So I got home pretty late. I hung out with Whipple for an hour. We've got a good view of the castle from here. We're getting closer. That's Peachy. So after I got home, hung out with Ripple for an hour, and then I made lunch for tomorrow, and flowers used to bloom here. I made lunch for tomorrow, but I also decided to make a couple double cheeseburgers. Those turned out pretty good. I feel like near when I get done with stream, I'll have a nice Baja Blast to get a little caffeine in me before bed. Join the YouTube chat. It says, hope you're all doing well, Weaver and Lady. And also, they say, I like peaches, one of my favorite fruits. I like peaches. But yeah, I'm doing fine. The new job is very much kicking my ass, but I'm continuing to try my best, and hopefully things get better soon. That's the sword fighter sparkle. Peach, I think we can make use of it together. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I not in theme costumes? hold on. We're gonna be switching costumes in a second. I just realized, what am I doing? I have a perfect costume for this game. We join the YouTube chat says bad workplace treatment, huh? My brothers had similar experience. Oh no. Don't get me wrong. The workplace itself is not what's rough. So far, like, pretty much the training for it has been kind of rough because they're kind of trying to speed run basically the actual, like, making sure you know the processes of everything and stuff like that. Like, so because of that, that's not what I wear on this costume. That seems right, maybe. Yeah, the workplace is fine. It's what's kicking my ass is the actual, like, drive to work. That's the part that's rough. Weaver says, I thought you were gonna put on a different outfit because it's St. Patrick's Day. Nah, that'd be funny though. I don't have an outfit for that, but that would have been funny. Do I have... Do I have a headpiece for this, or it might just be the costume? Give me one more minute, sorry. Because I never set this costume up with the new hairstyle. Oh, I also did miss Weaver's message from earlier. Weaver said, they said, I had the fun experience. They had the fun experience of looking at jobs on Indeed for UI design and getting 9% AI designer positions. Yeah. 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 Where did I have the original? In here? No, okay. I know I had this costume somewhere. Here? No, weird. Ah. Okay. All right. Bet. I have it set up perfectly then. Jordan says, I hear ya. Well, at least at school you got weekend breaks. No, not so in most jobs. Yeah, depends on the job. Both the jobs I have, well, all three past jobs I've had. When I had an office job in Pennsylvania, then my previous job and this job, a majority of office jobs are weekends off because business is not done on the weekends. All right, let's swap over. There we go, baby. I forgot I had a Princess Peach outfit. All right, now we can get back to the game. I had to put this on because obviously I'm gonna wear this for the Princess Peach game, right? We were asked what job is it, unless TMI. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into too many specifics. I will just say it's an office job. When I start getting my proper pay, because I'm at a reduced pay rate during training, whenever I start getting proper pay, the pay will be very nice. Weaver says, I mean, that's fair. You don't have to. Yeah. Like, I'm being coy about it, but also for obvious reasons, don't want to give too much away. But like I said, pretty much leave it at that. It is a office job. Excuse me? What do you mean this Princess Peach game has fucking perfect dodging? Are you kidding me? I don't understand how to fight him. Oh, that's how. Join the YouTube chat says my area has a handful of restaurants and shops, no weekends for workers because people go eating and shopping on weekends. Yeah. Then Weaver says in the YouTube chat, funniest experience I had was Asko 101 to another stream I hang around. What they did, and they say, oh, I serve as like an editor for companies and check their writing, like, oh, neat. And then next stream they were me like, yeah, I lied, I write porn. I respect it, honestly. I mean, if I could be in that business, I would 100% be in that business. I'm just gonna say it. Oh, hi, May. Welcome in. Good job of redeeming first, honey. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She just went through the floor. Hey, lovely. How's it going? Not too bad. Just kind of vibing. First stream back since a week-long break, and also just kind of vibing, talking about random things since my job is kicking my butt, and so I'm very EP. I want to shake the hand of the Nintendo designer that decided You know what's a perfect idea for a Princess Peach game? Perfect dodging. Okay. I love it. Yeah, same. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, like, I don't blame them for lying. It's something that's understandably be cagey about, but more just how far off the lie was. Yeah, that's so funny. She looks so regal. No, I love her fucking outfits. This is my first time playing the game, but I've seen a ton of previews because the Nintendo was kind of advertising the shit out of this game. Oh, I get what it means. Okay. And like any of the outfits that I've seen, so cunty. I love them all. No, D-pad doesn't seem to do much. Enjoy your look, mate. Thank you for stopping by. I think these guys are infinitely spawning. I'm just gonna... Weaver in the YouTube chat asked, was this the one that people didn't like on Twitter because Peach had too masculine of eyebrows? I mean, I'm pretty sure when this game came out was already when I just completely dumped Twitter, so I wouldn't know. But if you have to ask, was it Twitter and anything with women, then your answer is probably yes. This is my show. You won't get past me. I'm confused on why. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to be jumping. Got it. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, as a joke, I should preface, Peach doesn't look like Choir Soda Pop Girly. Game, the 110% ruined game is bad. Join the YouTube chat says YouTube is the only social media platform they use, so no idea what goes on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I use none of them. None of those three, I should specify. I legit only use YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Blue Sky. That's legitimately it. Oh, that's a little framey.
Like that. Thank you very much.
Who says, I also use Reddit. Ew. The only time I use Reddit is when I'm sitting there desperately trying to find a tech tip, and that gracious 16-year-old Reddit post will ensure that everything is clutch and I actually get to fix my issue. We did it! Together we're able to use the power of the sparkle. But the theater's not back to normal yet. I wonder if those glowing threads and the symbol in the lobby here are related. I bet the other plays need our help too. Come on, let's go check on them. Oh, you just go at any of them. Okay. Jordan says, I did use Reddit for a time, but I am more strictly a tuber these days. Yeah, like I said, Twitch, YouTube, Blue Sky, TikTok, those are the main four I really use. I used Facebook for the longest time, but pretty much a majority of people I grew up with just turned into not great people. So seeing posts from them, especially during, say, the 2020 the year of 2020 was not great for my mental health. So I just kind of randomly dumped it and haven't looked back. Twitter I used until Elon Musk bought it and turned it into a Nazi cesspool. Instagram I stopped using with pretty much every other Facebook / Meta content because Facebook in general was pretty much a giant contributor to paying people off and ensuring that TikTok was banned in the first place. So I just have refused to go back to them. Heart Chime, they're all the rage among new actors. If you carry one on you, oh great. 3, but oh neat. Yeah, I'll take a Heart Chime. What's this over here? Really spooky right now. Customer, could I interest you in some wonderful dresses? Take coins. I kind of don't like any of these. Maybe more will unlock, but at the moment, they're all kind of not my favorite. Yeah, anything Facebook related, I just don't bother with. Outside of my virtual reality headset. I don't think I'll need this, but it's nice to know it's an option.
Showtime.
I can't really think of it. Oh yeah, Tumblr, I guess, is one that Weaver just said. Tumblr is just my writing likes and also my vent account for me to spout out random shit and no one sees it. That's valid. You're so valid for that, honestly. Every classic ninja story begins in a village. Huh, looks like we won't be going that way. But Weaver also said, regarding like the Reddit thing I said, like, never mind, I figure out how to do it myself. No explanation. Or even better, hey, I need help, user. And the message account deleted saying, oh my god, thanks, this was so helpful. Yeah, honestly. It's either like you find the exact information you need and it's perfect, or like you run into like 30 different things that's like, this is my exact issue, and people are either being toxic or just not being helpful to the exact issue at all. Ruh-roh. Oh, fair enough. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, Tumblr account goes from me hating my diet, going insane about AI, and then me being like, does anyone else get ick from the phrase, we're pregnant? Like, no, baby. We know who's doing the work here. That's funny. Well, hold on now. Can I go back? You know what? Fuck it. We just started the level pretty much.
Each time.
Each time. Weaver in the YouTube chat goes, I'm not woke enough for we're pregnant. Oh, don't think I didn't see you over here. Could you be the ninja of legend? Ah. What if I go this way? Well, I have gone that way. That's so hot, actually. Like, unironically. That alpha is cunt and makes her just look so fucking hot. Weaver says they have another unhinged post that they love on their Tumblr. Go on. Weaver says remakes are a superior way to experience classic game / film. Motherfuckers wanting to kill their mom and tell them to just chat with a grief bot because it's a superior experience. Jesus Christ. Weaver says that just came from all the remake Resident Evil discourse happening on Twitter right now. You're missing? Interesting. Have you seen an influx of talk of Resident Evil fans who watch the games and say they're a fan and refuse to play them? That comes with that too. I mean, yeah. I always make apparent my thoughts on remakes and stuff like that, and how they could be genuinely beautiful for the most part and stuff like that. But there's a reason I also specifically say, hey, I may learn about a game and talk about it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not going to play it because I want to get the experience for myself kind of deal. So there's only so much I could talk about a game before I'm just straight up like, look, this is all I know, but I still actually need to play the game. So I am fully honest at all in that sense, instead of just being like a know-it-all because of the fact that I learned a lot about the game, but haven't played it myself. Weaver says it just all started because of a YouTube that was like, can remakes be alright? And it's just been a pit since. I mean, when isn't Twitter fighting about something? Let's just be completely honest here. Who says, I respond with, a majority of quotes disagreeing with this can be summed up as, I hate critical thinking and consideration of virtual games being replaced and just want to go shooty shooty bang bang. Fair. Weird that they just randomly became an auto runner. Yeah, I was gonna say. Weaver says because of dash, just people think throwing around shit, making fun of the video and calling it pseudo intellectual and not that deep, which oh god. I will genuinely send bad things to a spot in Minecraft if I have to hear one more time in my life, it's not that deep, bro. Like, just because that's what you hear when you try to have sex with somebody, it doesn't mean that you have to force it on everyone else. I'm gonna save that one. I'm probably only gonna do like the first 4 levels, because god, I'm so weepy. Kind of like a shorter stream, but I want to save that one for last. I have a feeling I know exactly what's going on there.
Let's go.
We were set as an example. Hey, I think it's shitty the remake of a game from a different company messed with the art style and completely reinterpret. Oh my god. I can do it. Reinterpreted. There we go. And this remake is shown front and center compared to the remake. And then following it with, bro, it's not that deep. Who gives a fuck? Okay, thanks, man. Yeah. Like, there are things that I could just be like, for me, the whole conversation is, as long as a remake can very much give justice to the source material, I think it is a valid thing to play and like experience and call yourself a fan of and stuff like that. But there are caveats with that as well, because not every remake is going to be perfect. Not every remake is going to be giving justice to the original and stuff like that. There's a lot of conversation I could have about remakes that I just generally avoid because for some reason it's such a tricky subject. Which, for a good amount of it, I do understand why it's such a tricky subject, but oh, alright, bye. What was I getting at? Like, I do think remakes are important because pretty much there is reasons that original games aren't going to be nearly as accessible for one reason or another, whether it's just the fact that they're just not available on the modern consoles, or like the fact that like it is a older game, has a rougher play style and stuff like that. Like, I think remakes are important in that regard, where it's just like, hey, even if it's not the original like gameplay loop and stuff like that, I think it's still important to be able to remake a game to make it a lot easier for people to play in a modern setting and still getting the same story and stuff like that. But there is a difference between it being like straight up being completely different than the original and not even like giving the same messages and stuff like that. You have said, like Weaver, you have said before, like while you were going through original Resident Evil games and like thinking about the remake stuff like that and how different they can be, which like very valid stuff to bring up, of course, but it's kind of a thing where I'm just pretty much like, I'm not gonna say it's not invalid to remake the games in general. It's just maybe they could have been done better. But for me, I'm specifically somebody who is straight up like full on no stop. I genuinely do think that, say, Resident Evil 4 remake, I genuinely think it's better than the original Resident Evil 4. Like, I already think that Resident Evil 4 was a perfect game, the original, and then everything about the remake has improved it to some degree. I may be the literal only person that might think that, like in a genuine sense, and could give exact reasonings as to why I think that, but it is just something that I genuinely do feel is true. Oh my god, that's so cute. But I do, like, I'll think of, like, you know, other Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 3's remake was absolute dog shit. There was no reason it should have released in the state that it was in. And also cutting out most of the content that the original game had. It is very much a spit in the face of all the original people who did make the original Resident Evil 3. But also, even then, like, it was just a insult to the game in general because of that remake. Oh god, are we about to do a cooking competition? Is this gonna be as hard as making the cake in the original Paper Mario? Oh, alright, that was easy. Well, shit. And of course, with traditional Nintendo stuff, the food in this game looks better than most of their games that they've had in the last like 15 years. That's not an insult, it's just genuine truth. That bullshit.
Now that's it.
That one I messed up. Can I just like, yeah, fuck it. Reva says, don't think I'm somebody who will ever be satisfied with a remake. As somebody who likes to play or see the originals and stuff, I like seeing from the ground up and being their first or the closest. And like, that's fair. You don't have to like remakes. Like, I think the thing is like, even without seeing the point of a remake, like, yeah, I do love to see the original games and stuff like that too, but it is something to also like be completely fair in the sense of not everything is like, I don't know how to say this, like, it's kind of a thing of just like, hell, maybe it is nostalgia pandering, but like, it is something that's like, hey, this is a fresh way to be able to actually like go through these games in a fresh light instead of the original potentially having issues that aren't as accessible. And like, yeah, that's a skill issue, whatever, but like, it is something that there are a lot of games I've been able to play through remakes that I've pretty much gotten most of the same experience that I couldn't actually play originally. It says, irks me more and fans being like Silent Hill's been recovered. Konami is redeeming Silent Hill's reputation. It's like, I don't know, man. Who put the reputation in the first place, you know? Yeah, but it was also just kind of the, like, it wasn't even fully a Konami thing. It was just the fact of like, the series just kind of started getting really bad. Like, I don't, like, I'm not gonna say Konami wasn't like fully involved in the idea of that, but I'm not gonna say Konami is also gonna be 100% a part of the blame, you know? Again, it is a very tricky subject because there's arguments that could be made on both ends. I genuinely adore remakes. It gives me an opportunity to play games I probably couldn't have played before, but Konami announces new Silent Hill. Yes, roulette gambling machine. Fuck yeah. Okay, that one I'll give you that. Let's fucking go! Let's bake cookies! Yeah! So I was like, yeah. Like, again, I'm not saying that Konami is a contributor at all, but like the series itself kind of like went really rough because the actual like people that were making it kind of also stopped giving a shit. Maybe not giving a shit. I don't want to word it like that. I don't like to word it like that, but that like the series did for the longest while did take a major dive in quality, regardless of Konami's tampering. But I mean, to also kind of just fight it in general, like, two things can kind of be true at once. Like, Konami could have Konami is very much involved in the sense of, like, yeah, for a lot of reasons the series did die out because of bullshit with Konami, but also that doesn't mean they can't actually redeem themselves and actually start fixing the series. No, get back here! Did I win? Did that count? Did I win? Damn it. Can I try again? Okay, I'm gonna restart the stage one more time because I don't like the fact that I got fucked over on that. If I fuck it up again, then I fuck it up again, but
Peach time.
like I really want to make those fucking cookies, man. Yeah, like I was saying, like two things can be true at once, where it's like, yeah, for the longest time they were the reasons that the game like went to the shitter because of the pachinko machines and fucking the way that Silent Hills went and stuff like that. Like that, obviously that's 100% true, but I don't know. Konami has kind of become one of the companies that just feels like they're straight up actually trying to redeem their reputation. Like, it's not something like EA where they know they suck and they just continue to ride into it because people buy their shit anyways. Like, they are genuinely like making new content for things that haven't gotten content in years. Like, we got like, yeah, we got Silent Hill 2 remake, but we also got a brand new Silent Hill game in general that, while I know from context clues you're not the biggest fan of, Weaver, at the same time a majority of people do absolutely love the game. So like, there's that. There's the other Silent Hill game that is coming out that's hopefully going to be good. There's also, you know, they're making a brand new Castlevania game that actually looks really good and stuff like that. Like, they are a company that, instead of just like continuing doing the shitty things that they have been doing, while not fully being like, hey, we acknowledge the shitty things we did, they're not fully going to that route, but they are like seemingly trying to redeem themselves. Weaver says, you know, I hear my opinions on Silent Hill F. I mean, yeah, that's why I said with context clues, I could already tell how you feel about the game. So I don't need to get a whole description of it. I could already tell with how you've talked about it in the past. And even with that comment right there. Like, I'm not saying that Konami is like fully out the shitter, but they seem to be making an honest attempt at least. Come on. I shall hydrate in just a second. Thank you very much, Guardian Angel. Back here, get back here. No, 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 no. Oh my god, I still fucked it up. Oh well. I'll get that medal at some point. I don't know why this one's being so hard. Jesus. Weaver says, which you aren't. They said, but don't affiliate me with people who are like, ew, women icky. No, my criticisms appear as valid, which you aren't. I'm just channeling the incredible. You're not affiliated with me. Said, no, yeah. I mean, again, I get it. It's just like. I don't really know how to say it, but like, I think there are a lot of sides of an argument, like whether remakes are valid or not. I think the whole thing is that it's not a black or white situation. It very much is a it's very much a like, there's good reasons to have remakes, there's bad reasons to have remakes. It's, again, it's not a black or white situation. It's a, there's many convoluted steps to justify or not justify having remakes of content and media and stuff like that. I already fucked this up, but you know what? We'll see what happens. Okay, sure. I think that's a little off center. Well, they love it. Weave says, I don't know, we'll see how you feel when you play it, then maybe have a conversation about it if you care enough at all. No, I'm an ass immediately getting into a debate to huckle him out. Yeah, you're good, you're good. What the fuck is that design? I don't know how to make that. Okay, I think I fucked that up. What the fuck? Whatever. Just get done. Damn. Oh well. That one's gonna be hard, even harder than the fucking cookies. I mean, to be perfectly blunt, I'm very much a simple person. Like, I am 100% somebody who just enjoys shit and don't really seek out to critique or anything like that. So if I experience something, I will likely enjoy it for the most part. And people don't like that, but that's just who I am. I could care less about how I absorb something and just enjoy the things I want to absorb. Whether it be through an original game or a remake or anything like that.
Showtime. Each time.
The swappers are running amok. There's bad news for the town if they aren't stopped. Now, of course, the girl with the cowboy autism. Of course, I had to save the cowboy one for last. Weaver says it's not that deep. Maybe it is that deep. Maybe you're not appreciating the psychosexual focus between Luigi's Ghostbuster and the booze ruined in the remake. Huh? Yeah, valid. I feel like I could duck. There seems to be something over there. Unless the... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Yeah. Again, I hate... It's not that deep. Like, I will never genuinely say anything is not that deep. Like, I may not care for a subject, or I may debate a subject that ultimately I may not care for. I'm never going to say it's not that deep about it, because that's just so fucking dumb. I'm just so tired of hearing it's not that deep. But then again, I am being biased in that sense because the fact that, like, you know, it's not that deep has essentially caused every single issue that we are currently having in general right now in regards to a lot of things. And people are just like, it's not that deep, bro. Like... XYZ is happening in the world and, you know, it's whatever. It's not that deep. AI is not actually that bad. It's not that deep. You're just being dramatic. Like, the way it's not that deep has desensitized people to try and, like, justify shitty things. It has a chokehold on me in terms of how pissed off I will get when people use it's not that deep unironically. Oh, I thought they would just, like, go away. No, they're staying. All right. Weaver says, I don't know how people struggle with the whole Helldive 2 propaganda fashion stuff unless you want to directly ignore Starship Troopers. If you want Paul Verhoeven's other shit like Robocop, you see that stuff in there as well. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a thing of like... It's so obviously like pointing towards the whole thing of like, hey... We're being very ironic on purpose because, like, you know, all the stuff happening and shit like that. And then people are just like, not all, I don't know. That's a whole other subject in itself. She's so hot. Who said that? Me. It was me who said it. Am I not throwing this at him? Oh, I get it. Like, hey, Weaver says, like, hey, I'm a bug killer and a murderer, glory to the Republic, aware of its irony. And then, hey, I'm a bug killer and a murderer, and glory to the Republic, unaware of its irony. Yeah, people are interesting. And Weaver says, you can't steal my who said that bit from me. The internet, I stole that from the internet. Weaver says, hold on, let me make a small alteration. Sure, sure. Yeah, I am not doing great on the gems in this one so far. Weaver's alteration. Hey, I'm a bug killer and a murderer and glory to the Republic, aware of its irony. And then, hey, I'm a bug killer and a murderer and a glory to the Republic. Also, I'm racist, you know? Yeah. Like, it is an interesting thing, because, like you said, like, You look at Starship Troopers, which I watched for the first time a few months ago, honestly. You look at Starship Troopers, and it's like so fucking obvious that it's like the propaganda is in it is fully ironic for the sake of like the message that it's conveying and shit like that. But then people look at Helldivers and just treat it like a genuine military sim and stuff like that. It's like, what? How do you look at one and think of the irony, and then but when you look at the other, you think it's like genuine real life? Like, what the fuck? It's so fucking weird. Who'd have thought you'd chase me this far? Well, fine then. Time to settle this once for all. Hey, I'd appreciate a heart. That'd be pretty great, honestly. Damn it. Oh, Peach is dead. R.I.P. Weaver says, my favorite scene is still the kid signing up for the military and the guy being like, the military may be the man I am today. Slides away from a chairman. Yeah, it's so funny. Oh, it was such a good movie. I'm glad I watched it. Easy peasy. Ignore the fact that I died once. Okay, I only missed 2 gems, so could have been worse, actually.
Well, shucks. Thank you.
Now, is this like gonna lead us to a boss battle and then go into the next like section, or how's this gonna work? Seems exactly that. So I think we'll beat the first world and then probably call it from there. Jesus, that's loud. Weaver in the YouTube chat says RoboCop has so many cutaway ads in the film to show how dystopian the world is. One of them is Sunblock ad about how sunshine is too much now since we lost the ozone layer, and the bottom just has a Surgeon General's warning: caution, frequent use will cause skin cancer. RoboCop was one that I watched for the first time in 2025 because I really wanted to get the first game that came out. Like, they released 2 games in the last couple years. I wanted the first one. I forget what it's called, Rogue City or something like that. And I really wanted to get it, but I never saw RoboCop before. So my friend Chompy was like, Okay. If you're gonna play and get Rogue City or whatever the fuck it's called, we are sitting you the fuck down and watching this movie because like most of the game is like a retelling of RoboCop 1. So we are doing that. Weir says I just started Rogue City because it was on PS Plus. So funny story about that before we start this boss. So Steam had a sale, you know, like it was one of their big sales, like summer or fall sale or something like that. And I was like, you know what? They got RoboCop on here for like $15. You know what? Like, fuck it. I really want the game. I'm gonna get it and maybe play it and enjoy it, whatever. I buy the game and like I didn't play it at all. I still haven't played it because, you know, and literally like 6 days later was when PlayStation Plus was like, oh, by the way, Rogue City is coming to PlayStation Plus. You could get it for asterisk free. I keep accidentally talking to him. So I was just like, fucking really? After I actually spent money on the game, it actually just comes to the service? Are you kidding me? And then I just fucking refunded it on Steam and just have it on PlayStation Plus. Well, I don't have PlayStation Plus right now, but since I got paid, I could actually get PlayStation Plus back. Weaver says, combat-wise and gameplay, Rogue City is but on the whole, dystopian, rating 10 out of 10. Analyze the crime scene, and one of the things I can note is scanning a kid. I scan when the game goes. Slouching detected, poor behavior, irrelevant to criminal case. Just fucking a kid catching strays from RoboCop. That's so funny. I feel like it's a game I'll enjoy overall, especially now that I've actually watched the first movie and have a lot more context of things. I just need to sit down and play it. It's probably going to be a stream game at some point. I'm not going to lie. So those threads were connected to this door. Maybe this somehow linked to the place being messed up. That's strange. My sparkle is getting stronger. Seems like it's responding to this creepy door or something. I might be able to open it if we boost my power with some sparkle gems. Can you give me some sparkle gems? Sure. Here you go. Oh, excuse me. Where it says RoboCop 3 sucks. It's so much more sexist than the first two. And also it isn't the same RoboCop actor, so I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard RoboCop 3 is really bad. I also heard the remake was also pretty not great. Even from people who enjoy remakes, so I never really watched that either. A disco? Who be you? How you get through that door? We rewrite stories with Madam Grape. So if you're here to stop us, I shouldn't talk in that accent. Then I punish you with Madam Grape's power of Darkle. So the only thing RoboCop 3 did that people remember is giving RoboCop a jetpack, and that's really about it. Oh, okay. Who says, I hate new Nintendo design. They're so lame now because they're woke now. No, you idiot, because they don't look like sexy like they used to back then. I like the disco bird, but I get it. But I don't know. I'm kind of looking at Peach in some of these costumes like, I don't know. Who says they could have given the disco bird sultry eyes and disco balls on its chest, but no. Weaver also then says, contain yourself over Peach. I shall not. I am a degenerate and I'm proud to say it. Weaver basically takes what I said and retaliates with, I'm horny and proud as fuck. Oh, never mind. They said of, and I assumed it was AF, but then they said, no, just proud. Fuck you, autocorrect. You're a very unkind word. It's just the fucking SpongeBob episode. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Just replace ugly with fucking horny. Let me finish your sentence for you. I think you're gonna say, shut the fuck up. I didn't ask for your opinion. Autocorrect. This floor is back to normal because of you. Yay! Thank you so much. We still haven't seen any sparklers though. I wonder where they went. I'm worried about them. Maybe they evacuated to one of the other floors. Let's go check. Now we'll find the next one. Oh, hello there, I'm Sparkle, Theater's Pictioneer. I specialize in performance boosts. I'm currently seeking a new performer who really shines for the camera. I recently snapped images from a particularly riveting performance, in fact. Could it be that young lady that you too are a performer? Mm-hmm. I hope then that you don't mind me taking photos here on your glory on stage. You collect all the sparkle gems during the play, I'll capture a magnificent photo of you. And of course, as thanks for your cooperation, I shall give you an album of any photos I snap. That's fair enough. Who says you're there for a misspell words? You don't write for me. All right. You know what? As much as I would love to keep going, I think that is a good place to call it. Weir says, I want to try and figure out your sentence and finish it before you do. Mike Wazowski, egg sex story, figure it out, pitch. Oh, that's so good. I just get stuff kind of cleared out because I don't like notifications. Damn, why they got her in that pose though? Like, come on. They don't expect me to be a degenerate when she's posed like that? I don't know. All right. I think that's a good place to call it. I would love to go more, but I gotta start getting ready for bed because I'm getting really EP, but also work, sadly. If it didn't take over an hour to drive to work, I would have so much more energy, but sadly that is not the case. But no, this game's fun. I like it a lot. I think it is very cute. They knew exactly what they were trying to do, and I think they really achieved it. Like, all jokes aside about me being a degenerate, which is fact, not really a joke, but you know, you get what I'm saying. It is a fun game. Reaver says, oh yeah, that Retro Rewind game is fully out now. Which game was that? Oh yeah, the simulator game. That's right, that's right. Only $15, that's not bad. And no AI disclosures, so hopefully there's no actual AI in the game. So I would love to just spend hours in this game and have a blast. Weaver says, yeah, I'm a horny degenerate too, as a joke, of course. My whole life is a joke. Yeah, that's a mood. But no, jokes aside, like, this game, all the outfits are super cute. Peach looks super cute. Like, this whole game is just cute, and I love it. Not really too much extra to say. I'm pretty much gonna be immediately, like, having a little caffeine and going to bed. So, but plan is I will be back tomorrow for some Dark Souls. Maybe since I got paid, maybe I just get myself dinner through DoorDash or something, so then I just can start stream a lot earlier instead of not, but we'll see. It's really gonna be about it. We'll be back tomorrow for Dark Souls. Friday we'll be back for Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which that one I'll be able to stay live for longer because Weaver says, love to see you go. So, and then immediately after, don't you mean hate to see you go, but love to see you leave? No, get out. Valid. Yeah, Friday we'll be able to stream longer because, again, I have weekends off, so as long as I'm not too disgustingly tired, I can literally just say fuck it and just go for our normal 3 hours or longer. That's an option, at least. Anything else I really want to say? No. I think that'll really be it. So again, we'll be back tomorrow with Dark Souls. Oh, Weaver says their Bellagio calendar came in. Nice. You could do that. Yeah, you could do the thing you wanted to do. Hell yeah. All right, but I am going to go ahead and call it there. I appreciate everyone so much. Again, thank you so much for all the love and support and everything like that. I'm not going to say this every stream now, but I just really do just want to stress, like, how much I appreciate all of you. I think I'm just going to end it for both. I don't think I'm going to raid out. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And Yeah, that's what I could think of. Have a lovely rest of your night. Ciao.